That's right. What do I got here, guys? Ho ho ho! Kou Wheel. I bet you nobody guessed that. I'll guarantee nobody guessed that Joe Kyser's got a Kou Wheel. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. This video is going to be part of customer expectation. Alright? So something the manufacturer, and this is any manufacturer, guys, they're going to stray away from giving all detail. Because A, that's not their job. I know it sounds crazy to hear that, but it's not their job. I am an official distributor for Kou Wheel now. All orders can be placed with me, and you can get yourself a wonderful, beautiful Kou Wheel. Alright? I work directly with the company now. I surpassed all the hubbub, and now I work directly with the company, and you can get yourself a Kou Wheel from me. And here's the deal. I'm going to give you your customer expectation. I'm going to give you what you should expect, what you shouldn't expect, and this way everybody remains happy. We're going to use these boards how they're meant to be used. We're not going to abuse them, and we're going to have a fun time. And that's what it's all about. Alright, that's what it's all about with these electric skateboards. We want to be able to ride this thing, and we want to be able to have a fun time, and that's it. Alright, so I'm going to have a whole section of Kou Wheel on my channel where we're going to talk about Kou Wheel skateboards, and it's going to be just for Kou Wheel. So let's unbox this puppy, and let's talk about expectations, and then we'll talk about how to order and get yourself one. And we're going to bring it out. And we're going to have some fun. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be mad at me because they purchased Kou Wheels and they had problems. They had issues. And they got mad. But see, here's the thing. You purchase one from me, you will not get mad. I'm not going to say you're not going to have a problem because that'd be unrealistic. Of course there's going to be problems. Problems happen. We're being realistic here, guys. These are electric skateboards with brushless motors, big batteries. Come on, let's be realistic. I'm not going to tell you this is the best and you'll never have problems, and if you break it, that it must be you. Okay? First things first, with the customer expectation. This box is a lot smaller than, say, the Evolve box, than the boosted box. Alright? Because these skateboards, they're not as big as those boards. And we're going to show you why in a minute. It's a slightly different style board, that's all. It's a little shorter. If I can slide it out. Customer expectation. Box slides easy. So, first things first, what you can notice about Kou Wheel is they do it right. They do it right with the shipping. They put it in a shipping box. Then inside is your skateboard box. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Look at that puppy. Now, I got into this situation about a month ago where the company was ready to ship to me, but unfortunately other distributors beat me to the order. As in, all the black ones were ordered out. They were sold out like right away. I'm going to let you guys know, if you want a black one, there's going to be a wait. Alright, I'm just going to tell you that off the gate. Black is one of the most popular colors, and you're going to wait for it, plain and simple. So, even though against my better judgment, I kind of thought maybe I should get a board quickly so I can make this video quickly, get it out there, And if anybody wants one, they can order one. You know, it's like losing out on sales. But I wanted the black one. I wanted to wait, so it is what it is. I waited a whole extra month for this. You will probably have to wait too. I'm not going to say you can't get a black one. I'm not going to say you can't go on KOOWHEEL.com and get one. I'm not going to say you can't find another distributor. What I'm going to tell you is if you want one from me, you're probably going to have to wait. It is what it is. But anyway, let's get going. So we open the box. There it is, sitting in the foam, nice and neat. Now, we all know this board looks very much like another board that I had. Very, 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 very much like it. Alright, but I want you guys to understand that Kou Wheel has worked very hard and they've been very diligent with any issues that arose with the last board. And I wasn't an official beta tester or anything for them. No, not even close. But any and all issues I had, I brought to the company. The company addressed every single issue. Not only did they address every single issue, they did what they potted the motherboard. So the motherboard's in here, right? The number one problem is road vibration. So what did they do? They filled the motherboard in with an electrical motherboard filler. It's called potting. Alright? They filled it in. This way any circuits that could move around don't move. This is now a solid one-piece motherboard. Alright, so now you know what potting is. So the board comes in here like this. It's got a nice wood finish underneath. We got your warning sticker, and then of course it comes with the black wheels. It comes with hub motor wheels. They spin freely. Unlike previous versions, these wheels would not spin freely like this. They would spin, don't get me wrong, but not like that. So already an improvement. On top, you have your battery indicator light. Tells you how much juice you got left. But this is it. It's a smaller board. It's not as long, guys. I love how they put the Kou Wheel. This is actually white grip tape here. This is colored. So this is all grip tape. This isn't cut out here where you're missing grip tape. That's actually white grip tape. I love how they do that. So everything comes separate. Your battery's not going to be installed in the board. So take this, put it aside for 1 minute, unpack the rest of the box. Woo! Little things everywhere. The Kou Wheel Electric Skateboard Quick Start Guide. Inside this small box is the remote. Take that out. Don't forget you have to charge this remote as well. Guys, this isn't the best looking remote ever. Look, we understand at Kou Wheel. I've already been explained by the company the situation. The skateboard's $549, okay? Kou Wheel could have put a lot more money into a design in this remote, but that's going to start drastically upping the price of things. They made it simple. Forward, backwards, you hold it in your hand, nobody even knows you have it. That's the whole point, alright? And you can put your little lanyard on there, and you're good to go. One thing you'll notice, it doesn't have a huge lever sticking out of it that could possibly break off, like some of the other electric skateboards. We won't name any names, but I know there's a couple out there where these levers are very, very easy to break. This isn't going to break off. So yet it looks cheap, but in all reality, it's not. It's got a smooth movement that springs back. It's perfect. This is going to work for what we need, alright? I just want to make sure you guys understand what you're getting. We're not going to try to deceive anyone. I don't want you to think this isn't an Evolve board. This isn't a substitute for a boosted board. This is a Kou Wheel. Alright? This might not be meant for everyone. And there's going to be people who are going to buy it that it's not going to be meant for, and they're going to be upset. One of my problems when I first started with the electric skateboard industry was I didn't understand expectations. That was definitely one of my problems. I expected something different. And why I did, because there was a picture painted in my mind that I had painted from advertising, from what people were saying from the company. And I'm not talking about Kou Wheel now, I'm talking about other companies. Here's your remote charger. You plug it in the top, just like this. And then go plug that in your USB port to charge. No riding on wet floors, always wear helmet and pads. Okay, you understand this, guys? What's that mean, no riding on wet floors? Huh? Does that mean after mom mopped the kitchen, you don't bring the skateboard in there and ride it? No! It means don't go outside after it's rained and ride. If it's wet out, if there's puddles on the ground, do not ride the Kou Wheel. A, it's for safety, but B, it's for the fact that you're going to kill your board if you do. Okay? I know you're going to ask, is this waterproof? No, it's not waterproof. Do not ride this in the water. What's going to happen is you're going to ride in the water. You're going to go, oh, my Kou Wheel doesn't work now. Let me call Joe Kyser up. Joe Kyser, my Kou Wheel doesn't work. It broke. The skateboard company sucks. I need you to take this back. I need a new one. I want my money back. I use PayPal. I'm going to call them. We're going to file a return. Listen, don't ride it in the frickin' water. When we get this board back, if we find out the electronics were fried because of water, you're not getting a brand new board. Alright, we're going to fix the one you had, and we're going to charge you for it. That's what we're going to do. I know I'm being brash, but listen, that's how it's got to be. Plain and simple. I want you guys to understand what's going to be expected here. These boards are not waterproof. They will not accept water at all. Alright, I don't care what anybody says. Joe Kyser says his boards don't. Okay? How's that? And you can tell me all you want. This company says you can ride their board, and so I think I might want that one. If you've never had an electric skateboard, there's not a company out there that has one you can ride in water. And please, somebody give me shit in the comments for that. Please, please, please. Because we will refer to every company that you name, and we will contact them, and I will disprove you wrong. There is not a skateboard out there that they tell you can ride in the water. Alright? So there's your charger. Plug that in. That's all ready to go. What's great about the Kou Wheel is these batteries. See this battery here? You can get a new one for, they're anywhere from $200 to $250. Realistically, that's what it's going to be. Alright? So keep that in mind, because you can always get an extra one. Now, I already know how far these go. I can give you a really, really good idea of the range. But we're going to test it out. We're going to test it out, and we're going to give you that range. So, keep in mind, you can buy a new battery for these. You can have 2 of them if you need. And they come out pretty easy. I'm going to show you how it goes in right now. Hey, listen. Before I show you how the skateboard goes together, take your box. Take all this stuff. Put it back. Put that back. What do I do with my remote box? Put that back. Alright. See this little bag? Make sure you have that. Put all this back in the box nice and neat. Alright? And take this box and put it somewhere safe. Do not lose this box. If you need to do a return, the box that this came in is going to be very, very, very important. Alright? Put this box away and do not lose it. Make sure nobody throws this box away. If you're a 12-year-old kid and your mom just wants to tear this up and throw it away, tell her no. You got to put it in your closet or something. You got to figure that out. Save this box. I can't stress that enough, right? Alright, let's put this puppy together and let's get it charged. One thing you'll notice also right off the bat is the height level of the board from the ground. This sits off the ground a nice considerable amount more than the Evolve, that's for sure. See those two holes in this bracket? It's this side up. You slide it in through here. Now, guys, it should be easy to slide. Alright, you should be able to slide this in and out real easy. If it's not, reach your hand in here and feel around. Check, check. If there's any dirt, if there's anything stuck in here, this isn't going to slide. It's going to be very, very difficult. And then there's like some felt padding here. You'll end up tearing this felt padding off. It'll get caught in between your battery and this will get stuck. Then you're going to be pissed. Very, very, very important to make sure this is clean in here. If it's not clean, you're going to have problems. I'm telling you right now. I speak from experience. I've used this style board a lot. A whole lot. Now, you're going to push it in. The end, the DMC connector in the end, is going to connect with the motherboard. So make sure it's pushed in all the way. And you can look on the side here. You can look right through here. And you can tell if it's connected. See? You can tell if it's connected. Then you have these two that go through that hardware that you left up. You want to tighten these up. So when you put this pin in, and it's not all the way in, you want to screw them all the way in, then you want to adjust it so when you put this pin in, these are lined up. Slide your retaining pin in and then put the cover on it like this. Realistically, will this cover stay on here? Probably not. But I like to entertain myself and put it on anyway. It is kind of a good idea. That is not going to stay on there. We are not putting that on there. Don't put that cover on, guys. Alright, now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to turn it all on. Make sure it operates before we charge it real quick. Just make sure it works. Okay, the board, ready? Flip the switch up. The remote's now on, it's blinking, it's looking for its source to connect to. Turn the board on. The board's on. It's now blinking fast and it's now connected. It does work. Now shut the board off. Shut the remote off. This is your charging port right here. See with the three prongs? The charger can only go in one way. There's a little key. So let's do that. Let's charge this puppy and we'll go take it for a test ride.